Welcome to iMoney Plan Game. The objective of this game is to help everyone acquire money management skills early in life. Money management is a skill similar to driving, swimming, or cycling. One has to lose the fear and jump into the water to acquire swimming skill. Similarly, one has to lose the fear and start handling money. For most of us, by the time we acquire the skill, it's too late in our life. That's why we have designed the simulation game to help everyone acquire most important life skill at an early age. Let's get started with the game. To learn this module, visit imoneyplan.com and register yourself. Once you're registered, we can log in and start acquiring the skill. The game consists of 10 rounds, and on top of the screen, you will see which round you are in. Whenever you want, you can restart the game and start learning again. The game, every round starts with rolling a die. When I roll the die, I will come to know what is the income that I'm going to earn for that particular round and how much is the expense for me. The expense depends on the value of the number that I get on the die. It differs from people to people, participant to participant. And I need to settle my expense before I go into the game. I can pay my expenses either by spending account, which is a normal banking account, or I can pay by credit card, or I can pay later. The difference between credit card and pay later is that the pay later has to be settled within that round before I go to the next round, while credit card expenses, I can push it to the next round and there will be an interest that will be charged on the amount carried forward. So let's choose pay later. So now I get into the round and I see on top there are various parameters that are there. There is my bank balance. I can see how much I've done on tax savings, how much I have on the emergency savings, then unpaid bills, long-term savings, credit card loans, and needs that I have to fulfill in my life. So this simulates the real life scenario for us. There are all the investment options that are available to me: fixed deposits, recurring deposit, mutual fund, SIPs, shares, equity linked savings schemes, public provident fund, liquid fund. I can choose to invest in whichever product that I want to. Important part of the game is my needs. We all have a lot of needs in our life. The objective is to fulfill all the needs in our life. There are more than 25 needs that we have listed here, and one has to take a decision on how and when to fulfill these needs in the order of priority. Minimum 20 needs to be fulfilled to complete the game. There is also my lifestyle. How do I want to choose? These are choices that I can make. I can buy a car on loan, I can buy a home on loan, I can either choose to buy a term insurance or I can buy a unit linked insurance plan, and different they are simulated like what happens in a real life. So SIP, if I start with an SIP investment, every round the unit value will be displayed here. The unit value is simulated based on 10-year market experience. It starts with 110, it can go up or down during the 10 rounds. When I start investing in SIP, automatically every round my money will be deducted and it will be shown as a long-term savings. I can choose an RD. RD automatically deducts money for 3 rounds and it comes back into my bank account after the 3 rounds are over. And if I choose to invest in RD, it will go into my emergency bucket. Then I can choose equity linked savings scheme. Again, it is based on the unit price. Unit price will keep varying every round. Now this will go into tax saving bucket. So the participant can understand how investments are going to help. Some investments can help them save tax. Some investments can help them in emergency, and some investments ought to be kept for the long term. So this concept is driven through the game, and there are my needs. I can buy whatever needs that I want to, and when I buy a need, it will show how many needs I have fulfilled so far. So objective is to fulfill 20 needs in my life, and I can buy a car on loan or EMI, or I can just skip it and then go. So before, as I said, unpaid bills have to be cleared before I go to the game. Next round. So now unpaid bills are settled. I can go to the next round. So next round again, I have to roll the die to figure out how much is the expense that I have to pay. So my income is 3 lakhs and I have to pay 3 lakh 33,000. So I can choose to pay by spending account and my bank balance will be reduced. Second round onwards, the players will start seeing different colors on the top bars. So emergency saving is showing red color, which means that the participant is not having enough on the emergency saving. So this helps participant to make course correction and learn better. Needs fulfilled, again it is showing red color because I fulfilled only one need. I have to fulfill 20 needs before I complete the 10 round game. So on an average, I need to fulfill at least two needs. That's why it is showing red color. So this gives directions to participants on how they should be, what course correction they should be taking. Now, my long-term savings, I invested 10,000 SIP. Now that 10,000 has become 31,000. One more one more installment has been added, and the unit price have also increased. I can add more into this SIP. I can start a second SIP, and if I want, I can also withdraw from the long-term investments that I've done. However, if I look at the tax savings, it doesn't give me an option to withdraw, and this helps participants understand that tax saving schemes have a blocking period. And on emergency saving, RD automatically is invested. So 20,000 we started and now it has become 40,000. Second round automatically the RD investment is done from the bank balance. So like that I keep going on. I play the game and I reach the last round, 10th round. And last two rounds, ninth round and 10th round, there is no income for me. And I have to manage the last two rounds with the savings that I have done by using the long-term savings. If I don't have any money, I will not be able to complete the last round. So the objective of the game is to help participants how they can fulfill all their needs and also manage the last years of their life when they're not going to have any income. They can experience how various investment products are going to work, and they can choose uh, by experience. They will learn which product to use for which bucket, whether I should use a equity linked savings scheme for a long term bucket or a tax saving bucket or shares for the emergency or a long term bucket. So they'll be able to figure out by themselves by playing this game again and again and acquire the necessary money management skill that is required for our life. Thank you very much.